Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm going to be going through what happened yesterday. It was a great day. We had 4 wins and 1 loss, and then I'm going to give you guys 2 strong plays. And then for being here on this live, I'm going to give you guys another free play as well, and that's actually my favorite play of the day. So we do have 4 total plays so far, and then we have some stuff in golf in the Discord as well. So if you guys have not looked at the Discord, go to the link in the description, and then you'll see the Discord access right there. But anyways, having said all that, I'm going to be going through what happened yesterday: 4 wins, 1 loss, and I'll be sharing with you guys 3 total picks. And if you want all the other stuff, go to the link in the description and click on free. Also, click on VIP and Discord. All right, guys, let me go through the NBA real quick. So again, this is just what happened: Pacers, Cavaliers and Lakers, and then these three guys right here, and then these two hit, but this one did not. So if you have a 3-leg parlay, obviously if one of them doesn't hit, then the other two don't either. So this one lost, and all of these won. So the first one I do like for sure. I'm gonna go in here, and I'll kind of share why I like these two teams. I'll just quickly talk about the two teams that I like. I'm not gonna get into all the details. And then let's take a look. All right. So actually, let me go down the list and I'll just tell you who I like and why. So the Celtics, right now, I love the Celtics, but not today. They have too many injuries. You can see all these injuries right here. And then a lot of the guys are questionable. So there's nothing that stands out to me right here. I'm actually thinking about taking the Trailblazers today on a +11, but I have to see what happens. So there's still a lot of question. Yeah, John, thank you, man. John says great plays yesterday. So, anyways, that's just a breakdown right there. I don't like the Boston Celtics today. I do like Cavaliers here. The only problem with them again is that they played yesterday. So the projected score is that they're supposed to win by 17 points. Excuse me. They're projected to win by 17 points, but like I said, I don't like them because they played yesterday. So the Jazz and the Wizards, they both suck. I'm not touching that game at all. Timberwolves is the first one I'll give you guys. So I'll go down here and tell you guys the first one is Minnesota 8.5. The second one I like a lot is Bucks 8.5 and SGA. These are not together. These are all separated. That Cavs yesterday was a sweat. I didn't want to watch. I'm sorry, I didn't get to watch the games yesterday, so I don't know what happened. Um, I know on Sunday they barely won and they didn't even cover the spread that I had, so they did lose for me. But I know that they did win. So anyways, let me keep going here. The Timberwolves, the reason I like them so much, the only thing I don't like is that when they play the Hornets, they've lost or they don't cover spreads when they play the Hornets. However, that goes back all the way to last season. This season, you can see the records right here is 14-6. The Timberwolves are 34-9, and this is what I'm talking about. They've only covered their spread twice in the last 10 games, so I don't like that. But the line did shift all the way to like a -9, so I bought it back very little. And then you can see the money's on the Timberwolves. The money is going towards the Timberwolves. I'm not looking at the over-unders. Now, another problem here is the projection scored. They're only supposed to win by 3, so that's a little bit of a risk. And the reason that is because of the ATS record. Either way, I'm taking the Timberwolves at a -8.5. And another issue as well is Gobert is out for Minnesota. And then, however, Charlotte does have two centers that are game time decisions. Either way, like I said, I do like Timberwolves at the -8.5. Now, the other one I like is the Bucks, and this is it right here. Mavericks, they started doing decent even without Doncic. They were finding their rhythm, and then Kyrie Irving had an ACL injury, so he's out for the rest of the season. And from now on, for the rest of this season, I'm gonna be looking to fade the Mavericks. And this is a great way to start. The Bucks at home are a lot better, and you can see Mavericks were 6-4, but that's with Kyrie Irving. And then Bucks do cover spreads right here. Sorry, I wasn't showing my screen. So basically what I was trying to say is that the Bucks right here, let me go down. So the Bucks are looking a lot better than the Mavericks, especially because they have all these injuries right here for the Mavericks. Now you can see most of this team is solid for today. And then the money is shifting towards the Bucks. So sorry, the line is shifting. They got 87% of the money is coming in on the Bucks. There's a very depleted team, meaning that they're missing a lot of players for the Mavericks. The Nuggets, I actually like them if Jokic and Gordon play. So you can see they're questionable right here. If both of these guys play, then I'll go with the Nuggets. Otherwise, I'm staying away until I see a confirmation if they're going to play or not. Oklahoma City Thunder, I love them in this position. They should beat the Grizzlies pretty easily, but you see the 7-3 in the last 10. They're not covering spreads as much, but then look at this. Grizzlies are only covering spreads 1 of 9. Jokic over 23 rebounds and assists. He's questionable. Whenever a person is questionable, I don't like to mess with it, especially on the over. Detroit Pistons, I like. This is probably the only one I like to win straight up. So this is actually, let me start sharing my favorite play for the day. I'll give it to you guys now. So I promised you guys if you came over here from TikTok that I would share my favorite play. So I did share this one. I did share this one. I did share this one. Every time SGA plays, I like to hit it for 25 points. And then my favorite play is this one. I know it's a shitty screenshot, but you see. So you got the Clippers. Sorry. So you got the Pistons. The Clippers played yesterday. Pistons are rested. Pistons are actually on a win streak, and the Clippers are on a losing streak. So then I like the Bucks as well. I've already explained why I like the Bucks, but I'm taking the Bucks money line and the Pistons money line. The only reason I use the Bucks, what's up, Bob? The only reason I'm using the Bucks is, obviously I'm taking them at the minus 8.5. I've explained why, but I don't care if it's minus 500. All I wanted to do was buy this juice down all the way to minus 115. I don't think the Bucks are going to mess this up, especially with the Mavericks being in the position that they're in with all the injuries. So I'm just kind of taking this as a little bit to buy the juice down right here. I hope that makes sense. And again, I have, I'm not going to go through this here, but you can see I have a lot of information for college, which is, these are only the 80% or better insights. And then I have the 30% and worse insights. What this means is that I look at all the worst teams in the college basketball, and then I start to see who's playing against them. And if it makes sense, then I hit that team. That's for the for 30% and below. What I mean by that is right here. So I'll just read it out to you real quick. George Washington Revolutionaries, they're 4-14, 22% in their last 18 games on the road. You're facing the Fordham Rams. So then at this point, I would look at the Fordham Rams and see how well they're doing. And then I cross-reference both teams. And if it looks good, I hit that. Same thing with the overs. This is very simple. This team has hit 100% of the time in the last 10 games as a favorite. This LIU Sharks, they're 6-0, 100% in their last six games, and so on. I'm not going to go through all this, but I'm gonna start looking at all this stuff. This is how I came up with the plays when it was the All-Star break for the NBA. This is what I've been doing, and same thing with the college over here as well. So again, I filter out the 30% or less, and then I look at the other team, and then the 80% or better, then I look to see if they're going to hit. So I hope that's making sense, guys. Yesterday was an awesome day. Somebody, Bully Fashion, just said that this was a good day yesterday. For sure, it was 4 in one day. This is what I'm going with: Minnesota 8.5, Bucks 8.5. I'm going to look to see if I can add SGA as a 25 points, and then I'm going to go with the Pistons and the Bucks on the money lines. Together, you're going to get a 115 odds. Any good player locks? No, it's not yet. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go, after I hang up this live, I'm going to go into the player props and the college basketball. So then if you guys want to stick around for that, well, not stick around, but make sure you subscribe and follow and hit the notification bell. And once I come back with the player props and the college ball and all that stuff, I'll post it on YouTube, and then you can get the alerts when I do that as well. Also, I don't know if you are locked in or not, but if you go to the link in the description, click on free, and then that way you can get alerted when I go and fill out the free right here. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said many times, I'm starting to cut down TikTok more and more, and I'll be on here a lot more often. So make sure you subscribe, get the free stuff, and I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.